the most common question I get from guys is like, my girlfriend wants to go on a girls' night out, or she wants to go on a weekend to Vegas with her girlfriends and stuff. And she's asking me if it's okay with me if she goes. And I'm like, you know what? The answer to that is yes, let her go. And then when she comes back, all her shit's out on the fucking sidewalk when she comes back. Because it's not about like ultimatums, because ultimatums are essentially declarations of powerlessness. What you have to do is demonstrate the fucking power. That's what you have to do. And so there has to be consequences. Let the child touch the hot stove so that it understands that that's the boundary for where you're going. Demonstrate, do not explicate. And I don't know how many times I've answered that question where guys are like, well, what should I say? Should I be okay? Because I don't want to seem like I'm insecure in my masculinity for letting her go. But then again, I don't want her to go, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, let her go, kick her shit out, because it's not about the conversation you're having. It's about the fact that she wants to do it in the first place.
Right. Yeah.
Why does she want to do it?
That's the problem. That's the problem. Once you get there, it's too late. It's too late. That frame should have already been set.
Yeah, the decision's already made.
Yeah. And you have to rewire her brain. So I've never had that exact scenario, but if I have a scenario like that where a girl's trying to do something I'm not comfortable with, let's say I get a brand new girl, she's a male friend, that kind of thing. I'll sit there, and my threat as such, it's certainly not an ultimatum, because Rollo's right. My threat as such is to take her less seriously. So I'll just say, look, the kind of girl I'd take seriously wouldn't do that. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Do what you want. But the kind of girl I'd be serious about doesn't act that way. And if she sits and goes, well, I still want to go. I've told her I will not take you seriously if you do it, and she still wants to do it. Well, that tells me all I need to know about my relationship with that girl.
Queen sacrifice.
That queen sacrifice. If she sits and goes, well, why wouldn't you take me seriously? Listen, I'm older than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm wiser than you. I've been around the block. I know what I'm doing. And girls who act that way are not the kind of girl I can have a serious future and relationship with. It's a choice you must make. It's binary. You can't act in certain ways and also have my respect and my hope for a future with you. So which one's more important? You can make that decision. If she still walks out the door after saying that kind of shit, then man, you need to get yourself. And you can also instill guilt in them. And that's another thing. You can instill guilt in them. So if a girl comes to me and says, so this was about a year ago, I was in Romania, a girl said she wanted to go to some festival. I said, I don't think good girls go to festivals. I didn't think you were that kind of girl. She goes, what do you mean that kind of girl? All my friends go to festivals. I was like, but there's different kinds of girls out there. I didn't think you were that kind of girl. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you or your friends, but I thought you were a more serious type of girl. She goes, well, I am serious. I said, would your mother go to a festival without your father? She's like, well, no. I was like, I don't know. I just, and I'll say it in a very nonchalant. I'll just be like, oh, I don't know. I thought you weren't that kind of girl, but if you want to go. And then you bang, and you got to put it on them that way so they know it's a choice they're making that's going to devalue themselves in your eyes. Women try very, very hard for you to idolize them. They want to look beautiful. They want you to look at them and think they're amazing. If you're trying to say your choices will lower your value in my eyes, and they truly love you, they're not going to take the choice, right? It's only if they don't give a shit what you think of them that they're going to take that choice. And this is the problem with most men today. They'll do exactly what I just said. The girl will go anyway, prove they have no respect for the dude, and then he won't do anything about it. And he won't do anything about it, and he'll just go, okay, maybe next time. And that's not how it works. And I know it's, a lot of guys come to me all the time. Hey, I really love this chick. She doesn't act right. What do I do? If she's never going to act right and she's going to bang dudes, what can you do besides just be a man and leave? Like, sometimes that's unfortunately the answer. There's no magic bullet.
It's the last line of respect. It's your last chance. It's your last chance of respect. That's
the last line of respect. If you're going to tolerate anything,
it's the last line.
What are you going to do?
And